Hi everybody, this is Amanda, and Connie's been asking me for a while to put together an essential oils in the classroom class, and so I just wanted to get something done really quickly for the teachers as the school year is starting to dwindle down, and I'm going to be cleaning up my classroom soon. I really wanted to get something put together for you guys. This is going to just take a couple of minutes. It won't take long, but I just wanted to share some things that I do in my room to utilize essential oils that can help be a benefit to my students. So the first thing I do is absolutely I run my diffuser. So if you guys can see, I have this nice big ultrasonic diffuser there, and I actually have two of those in my classroom. I have one close to me where I sit for a teacher table where I do my small group, and then there's also another one on the other side of the classroom. The one that's next to me, I always run On Guard in it, as well as the one on the other side of the room, always On Guard. I also use the On Guard cleaner and hand soap in my classroom. I tell my kids not to even use the stuff that's on the wall like in the soap pump, but to use the On Guard soap, because I mean, I teach kindergarten, so you know, fingers are everywhere that they shouldn't be, and we never cover our coughs or our sneezes. And so diffusing is for sure. I always put On Guard in both diffusers. Also the one closest to me, I usually do something for focus. I try to steer clear of peppermint because that gives them way too much energy, but I do use Breathe on occasion because of the sneezing. The other diffuser, I usually put something more calming and balancing. I do balance a lot. Peace, constantly. Peace has been my best friend teaching kindergarten. Sometimes I'll use vetiver or serenity, just depending on where my class is at. I have 9 boys in my class this year, and they're all very energetic, and so I use the serenity a lot to try to keep them at a lower level of energy. I also have some kids in my classroom that have some really unique needs, and so what I've started to do this year is utilizing the One Drop app on my phone, and I go into the One Drop app and I just kind of look at what I feel like kids are feeling, kind of gauging their emotions. Kids are pretty good about telling you how they're feeling, and so I do that, and I utilize the oils that they recommend on the One Drop app, and so that's really been nice. I also do elevation quite a bit for, I have some kiddos that are dealing with some things, and so, you know, life is hard when you're 5 and you have no control over things in your life, you know, mom and dad separate or what have you, and so elevation really helps to support that and console as well. And so that's one way, or I guess 2 ways that I use essential oils in my room. I do the diffusing, and then I also have the On Guard soap and concentrate, clean and concentrate. Something else that I do in my room is we have what are called book buddies or reading buddies, where kiddos all have a little, there we go, a little beanie baby. And what I've done is I've just cut a hole in the back of the head, and you can do this with any stuffed animal. I just like the Beanie Babies because they're smaller. And inside there I've put a little cotton ball, and I change the oil out on the cotton ball, and kiddos have specific friends. So if I'm a really energetic kiddo, I probably will give you a Beanie Baby with lavender on there, or serenity, or vetiver to calm you while you're reading to your friend. If I am a kind of a melancholy kiddo, I'll probably put like elevation or wild orange, just 1 drop on your little cotton ball, and then I put it in the back side of the little reading buddy's head, and then I've got Velcro there, and sorry, and I just close it together, and then as we're reading and our friend is right next to us, we're getting the benefits of that specific oil. So this is something that you could do even if you don't have a classroom, and just send a special friend with, you know, if you have a kiddo that's spending the night somewhere or what have you. So that's kind of nice. And then you can change that cotton ball out so they're always getting fresh, you know, whatever oil they're needing at that time. Something else that I did this year, there's a student, not in my class, but in another classroom, whose mom is on my team, and he uses essential oils daily. And the teacher that he has this year was having some issues with, she was feeling uncomfortable with applying oils, and so because his oils were in a roller bottle, he couldn't take them to school because it's glass. So something we came up with was a chapstick. So this is, you know, you can buy these on Aroma Tools. You can fill in the chapstick with whatever, you know, do the homemade chapstick, but we actually used it for his purposes. So inside his tube are his oils, with the coconut oil, and then he can take this to school and rub it on the back of his neck or on the bottoms of his feet or on his wrists as he needs, or he can even just inhale it. And so that's something that he can do independently, and it's school safe because it's plastic. As long as he's not sharing with his friends, he should be good to go. So those are just a few little things that I do in my room. Oils that I would recommend, definitely Balance, Vetiver, or Peace. Depending on your class, just kind of feel out your kiddos. You know them better than anybody else. You spend the day with them and you know what they need, and every day is different. I use different oils in my diffuser every day based on where my kids are at and what they're needing that particular day. And the great thing is my kids know about the diffusers. They love the diffusers. They always remind me if I forget in the morning to turn it on. Mrs. Kreider, turn on the diffuser, and they love the benefits of it. So the other thing I wanted to say real quick about those diffusers is they run 8 hours. So I don't have to worry about refilling in the middle of the day. I can shut it, turn it on in the morning. I don't have to worry about shutting it off at the end of the day. It just takes care of itself. So okay, well, I hope that the little tips have helped you out, and enjoy your summer, you teachers, because it's coming up. All right, bye.